Hi everyone, welcome to another Bitcoin weekly analysis. Today I'm just going to do a breakdown of Bitcoin, see what's happening on the long term, and also if there's any intraday opportunities this week. So remember, if you watch my last video, which was done on 7 days ago, you'll see a Bitcoin weekly analysis, so make sure you watch that. So it's just a follow up from last week. So if you go on the weekly time frame, you can still see that we're bullish. If you draw the trend line, you can still see prices continue to make high low, high high, high low. It's now a higher high, so you can expect either pullback here or a pullback potentially all the way. So this could be classed as a fake out. So a lot of retail traders might be thinking, oh, it's going downtrend because it's potentially going to break this previous high low, but it's just going to retest it before it goes back up. So there's two scenarios there. It can either retest to the weekly support of 117,000 or it could retest to 100,000 exactly before going up. So in the weekly time frame, you can see that price is at a higher high, and it's looking to potentially retest this level here. If you go into a daily, you can see it made an all-time high at 123,000. So since then, it's been a bit of a range. You can see here prices within this zone here. So this is what we class as a range. So it's made high, low, high, high, low, high, high, low, high. So it'll continue to be going in this range till it breaks. So it'll either go up or it can either go down from here as well. So right now it's tricky to say where it's going. It's quite neutral. It's going sideways. So there's no bias or bullish bias or bearish bias right here at the moment in time. If you then go to a H4 time frame, this is where we break the price down further. So here, if I go back on the daily, you can see here's your daily high, and this is your last higher low. So I'll leave that here. Obviously, you can still move your daily up to here. So you can see it's in a range now on the daily time frame. So when prices here, you can buy, prices here, you can sell. If you go to a H4, you break in the price down further. So as you can see, this would be your most recent high or low. So this would on the H4 time frame. So this would be your support, and this would be your resistance on a H4 time frame. So when price moves from this level, it'll go to this level here. From this level, it'll go back down to this level, which it looks like it'll be doing, and so on and so forth. So it'll move from one level to another, and as you can see, this is what it's done previously. So if this H4 level was here, you can see price move from one level to another. This is in a range. It's still in a range. So from here, you would have bought it, profit. Here, sell. It's going down. Take the profit when it's here. So when it's here, buy and then go back up to here. So that's what we can analyze and estimate. Remember, all of these, it's not concrete, set in stone your analysis. You're trying to enhance your chances of winning a trade. So that's why you only take a trade on high probable areas, which is your support and resistance levels. So now you've got your H4 support and resistance. You go into a daily time frame, a H1 time frame. You want to repeat the process once again. So this is today's price action, which is Wednesday, the 30th of July. So to analyze today's price action, remember you always look at the previous day's price action. So that's why I've installed these breakers here. So this is previous day's price action. So this is Tuesday. This is Monday. This is Sunday. Saturday, Friday, so forth and so forth. So today we're analyzing this price action, but what you do is you mark the high the previous day and the low the previous day, and that gives your support and resistance levels for the next day. So this is just a technique that I use, it's a strategy that I use, and it works. So I continue to use it because it's easy. So here is your high, here is your low, simple as that. And what you could do before that, I like to use the Fibonacci retracement tool. Get it from the high of the day, all the way to the low. Drag it, here's your support, here's your resistance. Simple as that. So I know when price goes to 100%, Well, 100 to 0%, it can retrace all the way, and it retraced to 61%. So when it retraced here, you could have took a sell trade. So that's how you use your Fibonacci retracement tool as well. And obviously here would have been your TP, and then you get out of the trade. And as you can see now, it is bullish. So that is my Bitcoin analysis. So right now, I wouldn't be taking any trades. I'd wait for price to be either on this H4 resistance or on this H4 support before I take a trade. Long-term perspective on a weekly, we're still bullish. However, because price is slowing down, it made a bullish engulfing candlestick. Price is in a range. I expect a retracement here. If not, then it will retrace to here, the previous high or low. From there, I expect again to make a high, then again higher low, and then all the way to here. So we're getting closer to my ultimate target of 166 by the end of the year. So I hope you enjoyed that analysis. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.